Good morning, students. So, today I am going to explain class 8 standard mathematics, that is for chapter number 4, understanding quadrilaterals. Understanding quadrilaterals. First of all, understanding is one of the basic word. Understanding means we know, to know. And what do you mean by quadrilaterals? This is you people are getting new word in the mathematics, right? So, what do you mean by quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a four-sided figure. Four-sided figure. Quadrilateral is a four-sided figure, or you can tell that is for closed figure having four straight lines. Just assume here we can take any. This is the quadrilateral. This is the four-sided closed figure. It is a bounded figure. Did you understood? So quadrilateral is a four-sided closed figure having four straight lines, straight sides, four straight sides, not as a curved side. Did you understood? Okay. In this chapter, what we will study? So we will study so many things are there in the. I am going to explain on the basic. I will give all those things in this chapter, and after that I will start to that first of all. Introduction. What is there? First is for plane surface. This is the plane surface of the page. I have written all the points on the plane surface. For example, if you take one page or if you take on the board, this is the plane surface. You people will write something, designs and scribbling something, right or wrong. So this type of designs you will do that and all. That is nothing but that is for plane surface. This is the plane surface of the page. You people are writing something onto the page. Did you got understood? Plane curve. It is also plane surface and plane curve. This and all we are getting the curves. That is nothing but we are using. That is a curve, or it may be this is a curve we are taking into that. Right? That is for plane curve. That is simple curve. And next point, what we will study about polygons. Poly means many, more. Poly means many or more. Gon means sides. That is many-sided figure. That is for only it has straight line figure. Just three-sided figure, triangle, rectangle, or we can tell that polygon has many-sided figure. We can tell all the sides. We can assume here in the textbook also the given, that is classification of polygons are here. Triangle, that is for three straight lines, and quadrilateral, it has four-sided figure but it has straight line. Pentagon means five-sided figure, 1 2 3 4 5. We can see there that is for pentagon. Hexagon means six-sided figure, 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is also hexagon. You people have to remember that names, and you can copy from the here in the video also. Either it was there in the textbooks also. You can write in the classwork also. So hexagon over heptagon. Heptagon is nothing but seven-sided straight lines figure. Octagon is also that is for eight-sided figure, but here the page is molded. We can't see your textbook. You can see properly. Nonagon, that is for nine-sided figure. Deca is nothing but 10-sided figure. These are the classification of polygons. So all the figures having that is simple figures, and this is the simple of that side straight line figures, only straight line, not in a curved side figures. Did you understood? Okay. Next, polygon also over. So classification of polygon also over. Diagonals means what? Diagonals means if it has just assume as a four-sided figure. This is considered as A and B and C and D. This I will draw from that. So I will draw from A to C. That is for AC. We call it as that AC and BD. This AC and BD are the two diagonal lines because they are non-consecutive. Consecutive means continuous. We are taking from one angle to another angle, second angle, third angle, fourth angle. But we are not taking non-consecutive. Non means one is leaving from first to third we are going, and fourth to second we are taking. Not we are non-consecutive, right? That is for nothing but diagonals. Understood? Concave and convex polygon. Concave means it is a cave-like structure will come. Just assume here. So here the figure, this angle should come inside. Just as a cave-like structure inside, that angle will come, and this is angle will come. That is for concave polygon. Understood? That concave polygon are nothing but we are taking that all the polygons that the figures have convex and concave polygons. Concave polygon of this type of figures will come, or maybe this type of figures will come. We can take this type of figures. This is also concave polygons. Understood? And another one we have to consider as we can take, that is for convex polygon. That is convex polygon. So the concave polygons, the angles will come more than 180 degree. The angles will come more than 180 degree. This is angle you have to consider. We can see that angle. This is also we will get, that is for more than 180 degree. That is for concave polygon. And convex polygon which has less than 180 degree, the angles will come, that is for less than 180 degree. I will show you the figure here. See. So this is convex polygon. The all angles should come. This is less than 180 degree. The angles will come, all the angles, and angles will come less than 180 degree. This type of angles are nothing but we call it as that is for, this is also, that is convex polygon. These are convex polygon. In your textbooks also given. So this is the convex polygon and concave polygon. So I will show in the textbook also. This is also this and all convex polygon. These are the figures that is given in a textbook. That is for what? Convex polygon. And this type of figures are nothing but concave polygon, because the angles will come more than 190 degree. Understood? And what do you mean by regular polygon? Regular and irregular polygon. Regular means, remember here, all the sides of the figure or angles of the four-sided or three-sided figure, when we are taken, the angles are 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree and 90 degree. We are getting into the figure, and sides also equal. That is, then we call it as this is a regular polygon. Or we can take the triangle, all the sides are equal and angles also 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. Then we call it as it is a regular polygon. Understood? Irregular means all the sides or maybe angles are different, it will come. This type of that is for irregular polygon. I will show here in the figure also. So that is for this type of figures. I will explain here. This also we call it as this type of figures, because we are not getting all the sides are equal. This side and this side equal. We are getting this equal, but this side and this side is equal. But this 90, this 90. But here is we are getting different angles. Here also we will get different. Here also we will get different angles. But this is nothing but irregular polygon. This type of figures are nothing but irregular polygon. And next, according to that, I am going to that angle sum property. And angle sum property. Angle sum property means what we are taking, the four-sided figure of the total sum of. For example, you take one rectangle, right, or square. You have to remember each angles make 90 degree. Each angles we have to remember that is 90 degree. This is four-sided figure. If you make it total sum of that, you assume that A, B, C, D, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. That angle A is 90 degree plus angle B is also 90 degree and angle C is also 90 degree and angle D is 90 degree. If you add that whole the four angles, so 9 ones are 9 twos are 9 threes are 9 fours are 36. Then 36 and remaining rest of the 0 we have to take as that is for 360 degree. Always the four-sided figure that you have to remember, that is sum of angles of the quadrilaterals make, that is for four-sided figure, that is for 360 degree. Did you got understood? Okay. Next one. And even that is also sum of exterior angles of a polygon. Exterior angles means what? For example, if you see here, this is a rectangle. I will draw one exterior angle. This is angle maybe assume as 90 degree. If they given four sides also, this is here and this is also here and this is also here. Like that you have to assume here, or you can take this side or this side. If you are taking the four exterior angles also, the total sum of the exterior angles also we will get, that is also 360 degree. Did you got understood? So next I would like to explain the kinds of quadrilateral. Kinds means types of quadrilateral. Don't get confusion. Okay. First, quadrilaterals are three types of, we are getting already, I have taught shown here. First one, trapezium. Trapezium is nothing but, that is also four-sided figure, but here I will tell you this, this and this. So this is equal to this. These are the only one pair of sides are parallel. Only one sides of that is a parallel, that is given into that is for into the trapezium. One side of in that given figure that we will get, that is for trapezium. So we can take this type of figure, or we can tell this, you see. Now you tell this, you see. Which are the two parallels? This only the two. Only one pair of trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel side. With a pair of parallel side. That is nothing but trapezium. We call it as this and we call it as this. This you can see, and this figure is equal to this. These are the two lines are parallel. This is nothing but we can show the parallel indicates into the trapezium. Next, I would like to explain about kite. Kite already you saw the play students, or you people have played. So that is kite. This type of it will come the kite. But here in that, what is a kite? Kite is a special type of quadrilateral. The two sides with the same making in each figures are equal. Now, so this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side, because sides kite it has four-sided. They are exactly two distinct consecutive pairs of the sides that are equal length. That are consecutive. This side is equal to this and these two consecutives are equal. That is consecutive pairs of sides are equal in length. So easily we can find out this to this and these two. We are getting the pairs of two distinct consecutive pairs of sides are equal. Next, I would like to explain, that is one of the important, that is for parallelogram. What do you mean by parallelogram? Parallelogram is nothing but a parallelogram. It is also one of the quadrilateral. It is one of the quadrilateral, as the same suggest of the same to do. This is also the parallel lines. It has also getting, we are in a parallel lines. So we are, this line is equal to this line. So we call it as A, this is B, this is C and D. We can tell, we call it as AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to AD and another one is that is for, then we call it as that is for parallelogram. Even we can get this is, that is we call it as, so what is that? AB is parallel to CD, and we can AC is parallel to BD. These are the two parallels we are getting into in the parallelogram. Did you understand, everyone? So next I would like to some special parallelograms will be there, some specials in that parallelograms are there. First, that is rhombus. Rhombus are nothing but it is also the four-sided figure. It is also one of the four-sided figure. So rhombus, in that rhombus, that is all the opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal, we will get in that. And then we call it as next rectangle. Rectangles having opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. So I can tell that rhombus. So this is a special case of which is rhombus is a quadrilateral with sides of equal length. With sides are equal length. So we call it as, we can give into that rhombus figure. I can show you this. So I can, this is the diagonal line, dotted diagonal line. This is also diagonal. This side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. We are getting this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. We are getting the opposite sides are, we are getting. A rhombus has the properties of a parallelogram that is given into that. Property, what is the property of that? Diagonals of the rhombus are perpendicular bisector. These are the perpendicular bisector will be there. Diagonals are perpendicular bisector. You know that already. One angle is will be there. In the middle line we will get, that is for perpendicular bisector line we are getting. So like that only, in that from one angle is there, one angle is there, we are getting from in the middle line, that is for perpendicular bisector line to one another. Did you got understood? So after that rhombus, after rectangle, we know that rectangles have exactly four-sided figure or four angles, A, B, C and D. But all the angles we know that each angles make 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. So a rectangle is a parallelogram with all angles are equal. With all angles are equal to 90 degree, right? And total sum of angles, how many degree the rectangles four-sided that I told, that is for 360 degree. We know that. Did you got understood? After that, square also, we people we know that square means very simple. Already we have studied in the lower classes, I think. So all the sides are equal. Square has all the sides are equal, and also call it as all the angles are equal. That makes as a 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree and 90 degree. And total sum of squares make 360 degree. Did you got understood? Okay. Next, I am going to explain that first exercise. So you people have understood into the basic. Regular means what, concave means what, convex means what. So these diagonals means what. Already I taught. If you can't understand, repeat once again the video and you people can see easily that and all you can understand. Okay. Otherwise you have to refer your textbooks also. Easily you can understand. So next I would like to explain the exercise 3.1 from the given textbook. So this is only the given figures in that your textbooks. So that only I am going to order. I wrote into that in your from the textbook. I wrote all those things here. This is your textbook. Exercise 4.1 should be given. So I wrote here in that 3.1. Sorry for that. I will write here that is for 4.1. So I will write here. I wrote that is for first part. Given the figures and are some figures, classify each of them on the basis of the following. What is the given? That is given of that. Simple first one is A, that is simple curve. B, simple closed curve. And third one is given C, that is polygon. Polygon given. And fourth one is convex polygon. And after that, that is given concave polygon. So that is given. So first these are the figures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and according to the given figures we have to consider, we have to take a first simple figure. Which are there the simple figures? So we have to pick and write in that. First, simple curves. We can draw easily this we can draw easily. That is we can wrote simple curves, right? After that, second, these also we can draw easily. Third one, inside here one ring and outside also one circle. That is not simple curve. This is also triangle and we cannot, the star will be, that is not simple. And this is very simple curve, right? First, second, fifth and sixth also very simple curve, and seventh one also simple. Eighth one, here also draw one circle and line, and here also we have to draw. This is not a simple. So first, second, fifth, sixth, seventh, these are the simple curves. Next, second one, simple closed curve. Simple closed curve. First one is simple closed curve. This is also closed curve. Second one also closed, simple closed curve. And fifth one, this is also simple curved form. Sixth also, that is also a simple closed curve. Seventh one also simple. This is a closed figure. Next, polygon. Polygon means what? Not for curve. Only it has straight line figures. So which are that? First one. This is straight lines are there. First one. That is second one. And fourth one, straight lines are there. This is a curved figure. This is also curve. This is also curve. This is also curve. And this is also curve figure. Polygon has only straight line figures. It has closed figure. Understood? Next, convex polygon. Convex polygon already I taught in the basic that angles should make that what convex polygon, it has make less than 180 degree. The angle should make less than 180 degree. This angle will become more than 180 degree, right? So that is, if you, that is this angle will make, that is more than 180 degree. Only second one, the angle should come less than 180 degree. And this also, these angles outside the star, in that star outside are less than 180 degree, but these angles will come more than 180 degree. So that's why only the second one only it can show, that is for convex polygon. Next, that's E1. Then I am going to see this, that is for concave polygon. Concave polygon more than 180 degree. Only the first one is there, that is more than 180 degree. And this also star I told, now before only I told these angles will become more than 180 degree. For that fourth one we have to take, that is these angles are concave polygon. Understood my point? Next, the second main I am going to explain, that is how many diagonal does each of the following have? A convex quadrilateral. Convex quadrilateral means we know that a quadrilateral which has less than 180 degree, the angle should come less than 180 degree, right? The quadrilateral means four-sided figure, bounded figure. And how many diagonals are there? AC is one of the diagonal and BD is also one of the diagonal. Therefore it has only two diagonals. Got understood? And regular hexagon. Hexagon is nothing but six-sided figure. Already I told in the previous one that first I would like to from A to C first one diagonal, and A to D another diagonal, and A to E another diagonal. From B to F one diagonal, and B to E another diagonal, and C to F, this is one diagonal, and C to E another diagonal, and D to F, this line you see, that is a diagonal. Therefore, how many diagonals are we are getting in the hexagon? Hexagon means six-sided figure, we know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the sixth one. Right? 6. And total how many diagonals we are getting in that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total, therefore, number of diagonals we are getting, that is for 9 diagonals we are in the getting. And in the triangle, C1, a a triangle where we are getting, where we have to take the diagonals. There is no diagonals are there. Triangle has no diagonals. Did you got understood? Third main, what is the sum of the measures of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? Convex means we know that the angle should make, that is less than 180 degree. Then will the property hold the quadrilateral is not convex? Whether it is hold the property is what? The total sum of the quadrilateral make what? 360 degree, right? And I have drawn in a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, one of the given figure I have drawn here, and I have drawn one diagonal line that is BD, and in that triangle, two triangles we are getting, one is ABD, that is triangle, that see here, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. This is the quadrilateral, and first triangle we are getting ABD and BCD. These are the second triangle we are getting in that. So of that, so in that we are getting, that is what we are getting, that is 1, first angle 1, 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6. First, in a triangle ABCD, first angle A is 1, angle A is 1, and angle B is how much? Angle 2 and angle 3, angle 2 and angle 3 we are getting here, angle 2 and angle 3. After that, angle C is 4 only, angle C is 4 only, and angle D is 5 and 6 we are getting onto the figure. After that, so we are taken in a triangle ABD and triangle BCD. These are the two triangles we are taken, that is for angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum of property is triangle. In a triangle ABD, angle A is 1, angle B is 2 and 6, angle 2 and 6, 2 and 6 we are getting. See, A, B and D. So this only we are taking the triangle, angle A, B and D, and BCD, angle B here down we are taken, that is 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4 and 5. If to make it total sum of triangle 1, 2, total sum of triangles make 180 degree, above triangle, and second triangle angle, this triangle, that is also make, that is 180 degree. If you add that total, we will get, that is for 360 degree. Did you got understood? And that is given, what is given, will this property hold, whether it will hold or not on a convex. So let us see, based on one more figure I have taken in here. So according to that I will explain here. See, I have taken, this is also one of the quarter we are taken on the three-sided figure. This is whether it is hold or no. Say A, B, C, and here D we are taken, and interior that is intersecting line on the will be drawn bisector line, that angle 2 and 6, angle 1 and angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6, right? So similarly I taken in a triangle, similarly I done in the, so in a triangle ABD, and this is the above triangle, and angle BCD, this is another triangle of the below triangle, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3, the total sum of triangles make how many degree? 180 degree. That is for angle sum property of triangle, right? And after that, angle 4 plus 5 plus 6, angle 4 plus 5 plus 6, that is also make 180 degree. That is for angle sum of property triangle, sum of property of triangle, right? So after that, we are taken angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 angle 6. If you add, so total sum of 1, angle 1 is A, angle 1 is A. 2 and 6 is what? 2 and 6 is what? 2 and 6. 2 and 6 is what? 2 and 6 C. That is, that what we are taking? That is D. And 3 and 4, that is angle B. And that what we are taking? That is 2 and 6 over. And angle 5, angle phi, where it is angle phi is C, that angle phi is 6. And after that total sum of that is quadrilateral make, both you add it, you will get 360 degree, angle A plus angle B plus angle P plus angle D, the total sum of that figure is given, they we are getting that is for 360 degree. Therefore it shows the figure all the angles of the sum is we are getting 360 degree. Did you got understood? So next I would like to explain the question number 4. Examine the table. In each figure is divided into triangles and the sum of the angles is deduced from that. First, triangle, it has 3-sided figure. Total sum of triangles make 180 degree, and that is 3 minus 2 into, so we have to take 180 degree. Did you understood? 3 minus 2 is 1 into 180 degree, we will get 180 degree. And the second figure 1 2 3 4, how many sided figure? 4-sided. And how many triangles we are getting here? 2 triangles, right? That is 2 triangles. And this is so 4 minus 4, this is 4-sided figure. 4 minus 2, number of sides 4 minus 2, this 2 you have to do, 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 into 180 degree, that is we are getting. So here 5-sided figure, this is one side, second side, third, fourth and fifth side. And how many triangles we are getting? This is one triangle, this is another triangle, and this is third triangle, right? One triangle, 2 triangle, 3 triangles. 3 into 180 degree, and 5 minus 2 if you subtract we will get 3 only, that is 3 into 180 degree, that is we are getting. And here we are getting 6-sided figure, 6-sided, that is 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, this 6-sided figure. How many triangles we are getting? 1 2 3 and 4. 4 into 180 degree, 4 triangles, 4 into 180 degree. Then 6 minus 4, this 6 minus 2 we will get 4 only, and 6 minus 4 into 180 degree. Number of sides are minus, that is 2, that is we are getting into the general form. And what you can say about the angle sum of a convex polygon with number of sides? That is first question is given already, you understood that. First one is given 7, that is given, number of sides are given. Here how they given? 3 side, 4 side, 5 sides and 6 side, like that only they given the A1, that question is given 7 side. Then we can take 7 minus 2 into 180 degree, the same form. 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 into 180 degree, what we will get? 900. 5 into 180 if you multiply we will get 900. Similarly they given that is for sides, that is 8-sided figure, and 8 minus 2 into 180 degree, that is 8 minus 2 is 6, 6 into 180 degree we will get 1080. So similarly the C1 is given 10-sided figure, that is given 10 minus 2 into 180 degree, and 10 minus 2 is 8 into 180, that is we will get 1440. So next one, that fourth one is given D1, D part I will explain here. So D part is n, number of sides are not given, don't know what number will come, so we cannot solve this. So we can put as it is n minus 2 into 180 degree, number of sides we are don't know, then we can write easily. So we cannot solve in this value. So question next I would like to explain question number 5. And what is a regular polygon? Question mark. And state the name of the regular polygon of first question 3-sided, and for second one is 4-sided, and third one is 6-sided. First of all I would like to explain what is a regular polygon. Regular polygon is a polygon which has all the sides and interior angles are equal, just as a 3-sided figure I will explain here. So here see 3-sided, all the sides are equal, right, and angles also equal, 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. Then we call it as, they told we have to name of that regular polygon, means that is a equilateral triangle. Equi means all the angles are equal or sides are equal. Second one, 4-sided figure, we have to take a square, you know that square, all the sides are equal in length, then we are given the name that is a square. we are given in a name also, that is a square, that four sides are equal. Next, that C1 6 sides. Then so in a regular hexagon, hexagon means 6-sided figure. Regular hexagon, all angles are equal to 120 degree. It will come. Remember, all the angles, each angles must be 120 degree. It will come, and all the sides also, that it is also we will get, that is equal. Did you got understood? So this is nothing but regular hexagon. Hexagon means 6-sided figure, because we are the given 6-sided figure. Next, I would like to explain the question number 6. Question number 6. Find the angles, measures x in each of the following figures. So that is given in the question. I will show you in the textbooks also. These are the figures. These are the 6th main. I am one by one I will explain. I solve also. I will explain one by one in our sheets. So here, first one, they given the figure, you can see easily. I have done zoom also, easily you can understand. Angle A is given, we have to put the names. We can keep any variables, P, Q, R, S, or we can keep any variable. L, M, N, N, L, M, N, O. We can take, or P, Q, R, S, S, T, R, U. You can take any variables, but I have to A, B, C, D. First angle is 50 degree, that is given in a question. Angle B is 130 degree and C is 120 degree. The angle should find, that is X. We have to find the angle X, right? So we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Angle sum of property of a quadrilateral makes how many degree? We know that is for 360 degree. And angle A is 50 degree. I wrote angle B 130 degree. Angle C 120 degree. Angle D we don't know, that we have to put X. And total sum of quadrilaterals make 4-sided figure. That angle sum property of a quadrilateral is 360 degree, right? And if we add this 50 plus 130 plus 130 plus 120, it will become 250. 250 plus 50, that is 300 plus X is equal to, so 360 degree. In between there is a plus sign will be there. The plus value, if I transpose that side, it will become minus sign. If I transpose from LHS to RHS, from is equal to, after that the sign will become change. Then if plus is there, if you transpose that side, it will become minus sign. And 360, X is equal to X as usual, and 360, that 300 minus we have to put in that. 360 minus 300, it will become X is equal to 60 degree. This is the what we have got the value of X. So similarly, I am going to explain the second question from the given. So listen here. So listen here. The second figure, angle, so given in the figure, first angle A is X and B, that is D is 70 degree. B is don't know. We have to put angle 1 and angle 2. You know that the straight angles, that is for linear pair angle. One straight line is there and the above one angle will be there. You have to remember, we are getting angle 1 and angle 2. We can give that name, that angles are, that is for linear pair angles. Linear means single line, that we are getting pair of angles on the baseline. This angle 1 and angle 2, that is 2 angles, right? So here that angle C is 60 degree and angle D is 70 degree. So according to that I have solved. We have taken, this is angle 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, that is for linear pair angle. I told already here, and the straight line, one baseline is there, 2 angles will be there. So angle 1 plus, that is 90 degree, that right angle will be there, the given symbol in the diagram. So 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. This 90 if I transpose outside, so angle 1 is equal to 180 and plus 90 if I transpose, that becomes 1 minus 90. 180 minus 90 is 90 degree. According to the 4-sided figure, angle A X, angle B 90 degree. That angle B is what? Angle B is nothing but angle 1. Angle B is equal to angle 1 only. No, 90 degree. Angle C is 60 degree. Angle D is 70 degree according to that. And the 3 also if we add, then the whole will become 220 degree. X plus 220 is equal to 360 degree. If I transpose this side, it becomes minus sign. 360 minus 220, if it becomes 0 minus 0 is 0, 6 minus 2 is 4, and 3 minus 2 is 1. Then X also, X, the value of X we got, that is 140 degree. Did you understand? And similarly, I am going to explain the third one, C1. That C part I am going to explain here. C, everyone. So first of all, we have to find out the number of sides. So the given angle A is 30 degree. X, X. The two angles should be given X, X. Opposites are we are given. So this is an angle we don't know. We have to put name, that is 1. And 2, the exterior angle should be given. Exterior means outside the angle, outside the closed figure, that angle should be given, that is 70 degree, and this is also given D, that is 60 degree. First of all, remember how many sided figure will be there. This is first figure, first side, second side, third, fourth, 5 sides. How many sides? Number of sides are 5. Number of sides are, so we got number of sides, that is 5 side figure. This is the 5 sided figure easily. And angle sum of the polygon is, then the general form is, we know that already. I wrote here n minus 2 into 180 degree, right? So here we can see easily. And number of sides, n, number of sides is 5. 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. And 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 degree. 3 zeros are 0. And 18 3s, if you multiply, we will get 540 degree. That the total sum of the given polygon is 540 degree. Now listen. Now we are applying the linear pair angles. The total sum we got 540. Now see here. This I told here you all, that is what means. So I told here this one baseline is there. One baseline, one angle will be there. This is one angle. This is second angle. This is, we call it as linear pair angles. Linear pair angle. Linear pair angles make how many degree? 180 degree always. If linear means single and pair means two angles will be there on pair angles. Pair means two angles. That total sum of that pair of angles is 180 degree. Now I am taking this line and this baseline. So angle 1 plus 70 degrees, listen here. Angle 1 plus 70 degree, because I am taking this line, angle 1 and 70 degree. This is linear pair angle, don't get confusion. 70 degree is equal to 180 degree, linear pair angle. Angle 1 should be as it is, the 70, if I transpose that side outside, what it will become? Minus sign. 180 minus 70, it will become, angle 1 is 110 degree. Now similarly, I will take that side, this also, see this. This is angle 2 and this is 60 degree. This angle 2 and 60 degree. Angle 2 plus 60 degree is equal to 180 degree. That is also linear pair angle. So if I transpose this 60, angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60, it will become, angle 2 is also, we got 120 degree. So we got this angle and this angle, but we need to find the value of X. We can get. So according to that, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D plus angle E is equal to total sum of the polygon we got here. We know that is 540 degree, right? After that, so angle A is 30 degree. We are getting here, see, angle A we are getting 30 degree. Angle B is X. Angle C 110 degree we got here. Angle C is angle 1 inside, that is 30 degree. Angle D inside interior angle is what? 120 degree. And angle E, that is X. So we wrote here 30 degree plus X plus 110 degree and 20 degree, and X is equal to 150. If we X plus X 2X, then 110 degree, 120 and 30 degree. If you add together, then it will become 260 degree. If you transpose from plus to minus, it after order is equal to, so 2x is equal to 540. This 260, the plus 260, if I transpose that, it will become minus 260. 540 minus 260, that it will become, that is for 280 degree, and 2x is equal to 280. In there is no sign in between 2 and x. The product value, if I transpose to be a denominator, the value should transpose to be a denominator. And after that, what? Then if you cancel that, 2 1s are, 2 1s are, 2 4s are, and 2 zeros are, and x is equal to what we got? X is equal to 140 degree. This, see, this we are getting. So B is also, E is also x, B also x, and E also x. And what is the value of x? B is also x, E also x. What is the value of x? That is 140 degree. The both angles we got for 140 degree and 140 degree. The both angles we got 140 degree. Did you got understood? Copy that. Next, I am going to explain the D1. So the given figure, there is no value of the angles. Remember, angle x, angle x, angle x, angle x, angle x, but all the sides are equal. That is given. And how many sided figure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of sides are 5. According to the formula, angle sum of polygons is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. That is the general form, right? This is the general form we are written. And number of sides is 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180. 3 zeros are 0. 18 3s are 54. Again we got the total sum of the given figure is, that is for 540 degree. Right? So after that we have to put name directly. We can take x plus x plus x plus x plus x. 5 angles. Total sum of the figure that is given of the sum of the angles is 540 degree we got here. Right? And x plus x plus x plus x plus x, that is 5x is equal to 540. There is no sign between 5 and x. Constant and variable, there is no sign. The product value should transpose to be a denominator. Right? And x is equal to 540 divided by 5. If you cancel that, 5 1s are 5. 5 zeros are 0. In 5 table 4 will not come. And 40 will be remain. 5 8s are 40. Then x is equal to, we got, that is for what? 108 degree. Did you got understood? Next, next question number 7. There is given a value x plus y plus z. First of all, we don't know in the given figure x value, y value and z value. Right? So first we have to find the interior angle. 2 angles should be given, the another angle is not given. We have to find the first angle. First we have to give the name that interior angle, that is 1. Angle 1 plus 90 degree plus 30 degree, that total sum of triangles make interior. Angle sum property of triangle is how many degree? 180 degree. Right? And angle 1 plus, if you add the both, 90 plus 30 degree, we will get, that is 120 degree. If I transpose this side outside, angle 1 is equal to 180 degree, and 120, if I transpose that, it will become minus sign. 180 minus 120, that is become, angle 1 is equal to 60 degree. Now we got the 3 interior angles we got. Now we have to find the exterior angles. Right? We have to find the exterior angles. Now we are using the linear pair angles of the 3 sides or 3 angles. Right? Linear pair means you know that already. So I am using here 1 plus y. This is, see here, this is the baseline. The one angle should be there and another angle is y. One angle value will be there, you have, that is 60 degree. Right? This is baseline. This is 2 angles will be there, angle 1 and angle 2. Consider. Right? So here, so first angle 1 plus y is equal to 180 degree. Angle 1 is, we got 60 degree here and 60 degree, and plus y is equal to 180 degree, and 60 if you transpose this become the plus 60, if I transpose that it become minus 60 degree, and y is equal to 180 minus 60, it becomes y is equal to, that is 120 degree. Similarly, I will take a z also, and this is also I will take that exterior angles, that is for linear pair angle, that is See this line, this is the line we are taken, that is for linear pair angle. Z plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree, that is for linear pair angle. Z is equal to plus 30, if I transpose this side it becomes minus sign. 180 minus 30 is, that is 150 degree. Similarly the third one I will take here, that is given in that. See, x plus 90 degree, x plus 90 degree, you don't get confusion. This is the baseline, this is x and this is 90 degree, don't get confusion. That x plus, this is the baseline, this is the baseline, this is a two angle, the angle 1 and angle 2 you have to consider, this angle 1 and angle 2 you have to take. That angle x plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree, that is for linear pair angle. If I transpose this side and it will become minus sign, and after that 180 minus 90 is x is equal to 90 degree we got here. And according to the given question, what is the given question? X plus y plus z. So sum of x plus y plus z, sum of x is 90 degree and y is 120 degree plus z is 150 degree. If you 3 also if you add, the total sum of the figure we are getting, that is for exterior angle, already I taught, it forms as a total sum of exterior angles made, that is 360 degree we have got here. Did you got understood? Copy that one. Now I am going to explain the part B, x plus y plus z plus w, that is given in the question. We have to note the sum. That figure is given, w, x, y, z, these are the four sided figures should be given in that, in the textbook also. But we don't know the angle I have taken, that is angle 1, and interior angle 120 degree, at outside exterior angle is x, and interior angle should be given, that is 80 degree, and exterior angle is y. And interior angle should be given 60 degree and exterior angle should be given, that is for z, right? So first of all we have to take the point, first angle 1 we have to find, because 3 angles should be, interior angle should be given, right? 1 angle is not given, we have to find out. So angle 1 plus angle 120 plus 80 degree plus 60 degree, that is for interior, sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral, sum of interior angles of a quadrilaterals make 360 degree. Did you got understood? So I have taken that. So after that, so if we add these 3 value, we will get, that is 260 degree. 120 plus 80, 200, 200 plus 60 is 260. If you transpose that outside, yeah, LHS to RHS, LHS this is before, this is RHS means is equal to after side is, that is for right hand side, right? It becomes minus sign. Angle 1 is equal to 360 minus 260, it becomes angle 1 is 100 degree. We got that is. Now after that the similar we are taking and we are using the co-interior angles. See, this is the line should be there, this is the line should be here in the figure, this is angle 1 and w will be there, this is the baseline and this is the 2 angles will be there, angle 1 and angle 2, consider as a angle 1 and angle 2, that is for linear pair angles, linear pair angles. So angle 1 plus angle w is equal to 180 degree, angle 1 is we got 100 degree plus w is equal to 180 degree, the 100 if I transpose that it will become minus sign, then w is equal to 180 minus 100, then w is equal to 80 degree, this is the first one. So similarly I have taken x plus 120 degree, see here, don't get confusion, I will explain here. This you see, this is the baseline, this is the baseline, this is angle x and angle 120 degree. This linear pair angles will be there, 2 angles will be there, don't get confusion, and this is the baseline and 2 angles will be there. So x plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degree, that is for linear pair angle, and x is equal to 120 if I transpose outside after LHS to RHS, then it becomes minus sign, 180 minus 120, it becomes x is equal to, that is for 60 degree. Similarly then this is also, this is the baseline, this is the 2 angles will be there. So this is the baseline and this is the 2 angles will be there. Then here I will show you y plus 180 degree is equal to 180 degree. If I transpose it outside, so 180 minus 80, then y is equal to 180 minus 80 is 100 degree. Similarly, I will take z plus 60 degree. This is the baseline, this is the angle of 2 angles, pair of angles, right? So here z plus 60 degree is equal to 180 degree, and z is equal to, if I transpose this 60 outside, it becomes minus sign. 180 minus 60, z is equal to 180 degree. According to the B question given, x plus y plus z plus w, I wrote here. Now x plus sum of x plus y plus z plus w, that is x is 60 degree, x is 60 degree, and y is also 100 degree, and z is 120 degree, and that is w is 180 degree. If you add together 100 plus 180 plus 280, 200, 200 plus 100, 300, 300 plus 60 is, that is total sum of exterior angles got, that is for exactly 360 degree. This exercise I have done, that has finished. Even I will try to send, better you have to copy from the what I am explained. So even I will try to send the first exercise and introduction, everything. Okay, thank you for watching.